Imagine the sound of a roaring V8 engine, the smell of burning rubber, and a car that could dominate the streets with pure power. That was the golden age of American muscle cars. These machines weren't just vehicles. They were symbols of freedom, speed, and American culture. But while muscle cars once ruled the roads, their dominance didn't last forever. So what caused the rise and eventual fall of these legendary machines? The story of American muscle cars begins in the early 1960s. During this time, car manufacturers discovered a simple but powerful idea. Take a relatively lightweight car and install a large, high-performance V8 engine under the hood. The result was a car that delivered incredible acceleration at an affordable price. One of the earliest examples was the Pontiac GTO, which many enthusiasts consider the first true muscle car. Its success proved that there was huge demand for powerful performance cars. Soon, other automakers joined the competition. Companies like Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, and Plymouth began building their own high-performance machines. This led to the famous muscle car wars of the late 1960s. Legendary cars such as the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, Dodge Charger, and Plymouth Roadrunner quickly became icons of American performance. Each company tried to outdo the others with bigger engines, more horsepower, and faster quarter-mile times. By the late 1960s, the muscle car era had reached its peak. Engines producing over 400 horsepower were becoming common, and some models were designed purely for straight-line speed. Drag racing became extremely popular, and muscle cars were everywhere, from racetracks to city streets. For many young drivers, owning a muscle car represented power, rebellion, and excitement. However, this golden age didn't last long. In the early 1970s, several major factors began to change the automotive industry. One of the biggest was the oil crisis of 1973. Fuel prices suddenly increased, and large V8 engines became expensive to run. At the same time, governments introduced stricter emissions regulations and safety requirements, which forced automakers to reduce engine power. Insurance companies also started charging extremely high premiums for high-performance cars, especially for younger drivers. As a result, the powerful muscle cars that once dominated the market began to lose popularity. Manufacturers started reducing horsepower or canceling their performance models entirely. By the mid-1970s, the original muscle car era had effectively ended. Many cars that once produced massive horsepower were now much slower due to new regulations and fuel efficiency demands. The roaring V8 monsters of the 1960s had faded away. But the story didn't end there. In the 2000s, muscle cars made a powerful comeback. Modern versions of the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, and Dodge Challenger returned with advanced technology, improved safety, and incredibly powerful engines. Today's muscle cars can produce over 700 horsepower while still meeting modern emission standards. The rise and fall of American muscle cars is one of the most fascinating chapters in automotive history. These machines defined an era of raw power and bold design, and their legacy continues to influence modern performance cars today. So what do you think is the greatest muscle car of all time? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more car history and automotive content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.